Sorry about the little bit of delay, guys. Your boy had to go on vacation. Glad to be back. I'm refreshed. I'm rejuvenated. We got a hell of a topic today. I know we might be a little couple days behind on it, but it's still something that's relevant that we wanted to get off our chest. This Draymond Green situation. Now that he's not a part of the Warriors anymore, it's kind of a big thing. A lot of people kind of are like, playing the mental part of it, or like, is there something mentally going on with Draymond Green? Um, I'm looking at it as, a little bit of both ways. It might be something mental because clearly, if a motherfucker is not understanding shit after multiple times people are trying to explain things to you and you keep doing it, it's almost like there's got to be something up there. But in another aspect, you look at this team trading Jordan Poole, almost siding with their guy Draymond Green, a person that's been with their team for years, and now you look at it as, hey, Jordan Poole may not be having the best year, but Jordan Poole is playing. And now, after the trade, Draymond Green is not playing after they sided with this man, and they could have had Jordan Poole. And it just almost makes it a big whirlwind on, like, was it worth it? The Warriors had your back. They did everything they could, and they fucking put themselves out there. It's not easy to get talent. Now it's a young, talented asset, and now you get rid of this guy, and now all of a sudden you stick with your guy, and now shit's not working. So, in my opinion, I think Draymond got to be able to suck up his pride a little more and realize what the team did for him. But it might be some mental aspect going on, cousin. Let me know what you think, man, because I know this was something that you really wanted to touch on.
Well, nah, when it comes to Draymond Green, bro, it's a pattern, dude. If that's just how he wants to. And one thing that I've hate that a lot of people have been doing is they've been like trying to give him an excuse on why he should do that, and then they diminish the NBA today by saying, "Well, it's just not as tough as it used to." Draymond Green is an old school tough this and that. One thing I heard Shaq say that I'm so disappointed. Shaq's my favorite basketball player
Right,
ever.
I know that. Right,
This fool gonna say he doesn't need no counseling. He doesn't need no help. Outside of basketball, he's a perfect guy. He doesn't do this. He said, when I played basketball, when I was on the court, I was giving out elbows, but outside the court, I'm a good person. Did Draymond Green go to jail? We're not talking about nothing outside the court, bro. He's not in prison.
Right.
We're talking about things he's doing he's getting punished for what he's doing on the court. He gets to just slap people on the court because he's a good person off the court. What does that mean, bro? We didn't say Draymond Green is finna go to prison and he got charges and this is a case. No, bro. On the court, you can't be putting your hands on people like that. So we're talking about a suspension. And we're not saying therapy for his life as a person. No, maybe when you get to competition, bro, you need to kind of think about how revved up you get when you're with competition. That's all a part of anger management, bro. So all these excuses, I'm like, bro, you're making excuses just like with John Morant. Making excuses. Why would your friend supposed to know? Why would you even go live with? Why would Job hold up a gun? Why would you talk about my friend on? I would have never got caught on live with a gun if I never put the gun up. Why don't we start there? We don't never blame the behavior. But that also goes back into black culture as well, too. We don't want to ever take no responsibility. Everything we do, even if it's some dumb shit, we'll just say, oh, that's culture. And we'll talk with ebonics. Oh, that's culture. Oh, I don't want to pull my pants up. That's culture. I'm not embracing. Or I want to talk. Talking proper is white. Talking educated is white. So we just want to embrace the dumb shit. That makes no sense, bro. So, that's what I'm saying. We don't never hold each other accountable for nothing, bro. And that's the whole problem.
Yeah, and I agree with you on that, cousin. And it all goes back to accountability. We got to look at these old school players that are trying to chime in like Shaq. When these players like Rasheed Wallace, they were saying that Draymond Green tied Rasheed Wallace and Rip Hamilton for the most ejections. Those players usually did things with the referees, bro. It's not no cheap shot shit. And what I'm starting to see out of Draymond, and I'm not gonna lie, bro, he's getting mad. Bro, it's like this DeMarcus Cousins thing. I'm a Sacramento Kings guy. DeMarcus was here, bro, but DeMarcus was never that bad towards other players. He would not physically go after and attack another player because they're getting D'd up. What I'm sensing is it's a level of competitiveness. Your heart rate is going. You're out there competing. You're battling. Another guy may be out competing you at this moment. Draymond Green is such a guy from the gutter, man, and such a guy like his mind can't take it. We can be D'ing each other up, and you can be getting the best of me, and you can be getting the best of me on the next two plays. So now I'm gonna come down, and I'm like, well, you know what? I'm gonna try to establish myself. But if this motherfucker gets the best of me, I'm gonna figure out a way. So now I'm noticing I'm trying to establish myself, and you're trying to get the best of me. He's able to just blow up at that moment. I'm going to try to take a wild swing. And in his mind, he thinks he can get away with it to where nobody's going to notice. Like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to flail. And then I'm going to say, like, hey, I was just trying to go for an offensive foul, or I was trying to go and sell a call. Bro, everybody named Mom can see what you're doing, bro. And that's the thing. And at this point, accountability from the Warriors players,
yes,
the Warriors coach, and the higher ups have to start taking accountability with this, bro. And we talked about the other day. I was like, well, maybe it's like a brotherhood thing. And Steph Curry's like, this is my brother. I'm never going to put him on blast. The media's been trying to pry it out of him. What are you going to do to say something about him? Steph Curry takes the high road every time. He doesn't say anything. And I said, cousin, what if this was me and you? And I did something and the media was trying to get after you. And it was like, bro, say something about your cousin Charles. He keeps having these outbursts. What are you going to do to control it? Is he letting the team down? And you're just like, you know what? That's my guy. We're going to figure it out internally and blah, blah, blah. But you're never. And so with that, it seems like I get away with it. I'm Steph Curry. I have multiple championships, multiple MVPs. So they're going to back basically how I say the fans are going to react. The general public is going to react on my statement. So I'm saying, if you really want to change, man, at the end of the day, bro, if you're not holding motherfuckers accountable, nothing's ever going to change. And let them know what you told me, because this was a real ass statement, bro. And I think it all comes down with accountability, because if I'm putting you at risk, at some point I have to take accountability to myself. And I think that's what you were saying. And I think, man, let them know, cousin, how you feel.
But that's what I was saying. That's why
Steph Curry feels like that.
But I like what you said. But the way you said it, like, say if you was on the interview part, you was like, this is something I'm going to handle internally and blah, blah, blah. But you can tell you understand that there's a problem. You can tell you're not saying, oh, he should do this and that, but your body language and your tone is enough for me to be like, okay, he can have a conversation with this person to where this is not happening no more, and that he's not a detriment to the team. And right. Like I was telling you, we scream this brother shit. Me and you, we have the relationship. We would have been talked about that. We would have been like, hey, bro, you messing up the whole flow of everything, blah, blah, blah. But that's because we're cousins. We're family. They are business partners. Their relationship and their brotherhood came together from winning championships.
But so even if they've been on the same team, cousin, for years and years, you don't
exactly. Think so that's what I'm saying. Like, but it's still a business partnership. So right. we only rocking as hard as we winning, because if you can get traded, you can go to a whole different team, and then you can get traded, and then the band is over. So now, like, yeah, it's cool, but it's just like anything. You've worked on a job. You've worked with people and had coworkers and everything, and this is your partner, met your family. We smoke every day. We chilling. As soon as I don't got that job no more, bro, I ain't never seen you ever.
Like, we may still be cool and we may still be friends, but it's never gonna be as like it was when we're on the team.
So I use this analogy, bro. You everybody be at work, but the people that you gravitate towards are the people that when you work, it makes work easier. So I be kicking it with Charles, and I may kick it with this person, I may kick it with that person, and we work good together. We get it done. We make money. As soon as you got that person that's not really working like that, it throws off your job. Even if you guys do something personal, like, all right, whenever we go out to drink, the next day, Charles can't make it. The next day, Omega can't make it. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like, dang, we can't be inviting you out to drink, bro. If you don't come to work tomorrow, bro, you messing it up. You know what I'm saying? Right. So my loyalty when it comes to professional standpoints, it's production based. If you start messing with my money, bro, all that brother basketball shit goes out the window, bro. We're not family. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he's doing in a sense. My bad, I'm gonna let you jump in. And that's what he's doing because you're messing with Steph's legacy. They're talking about Steph Curry putting him in the GOAT debates now. You know what I'm saying? Klay Thompson, he just did. I just watched a Kaiser Permanente commercial about them doing his knees. His knees is finna be shot. So we only got this small window, Draymond, to make this happen, or the band is finna be done. So for you to be the smart cerebral basketball player and make dumbass decisions constantly is like, bro, what are we doing? Yeah, I'll let you jump in. My bad.
No, it's all good, cousin. And I think that wraps into the loyalty part. The fucking Warriors show the loyalty what they did, man. Draymond, brother, and this is the Warriors flip. Whether you think he was good for the team or not, they flipped a decent talent that could have bought into that system. Whether y'all thought Jordan Poole was this and this and that and the other, that showed their loyalty, bro. So there has to be a certain level of maturity that has to come with that, man. You don't need the Warriors that's them showing you. They don't even at that point, there don't even need to be Steph and Jonathan Kuminga and Steve Kerr and all these guys having a heart to heart with you. When they made, bro, if they would have did something like that for me, I would have been like, bro, if they would have brought somebody on the team and they were hella good on me and your team, and they were hella good, they was giving us hella ratings, and you didn't like them, but I was cool with them, and you was like, but I was like, you know what? That's my cousin. I love my cousin, bro. My cousin thinks me and my cousin started this. He thinks he's gonna fuck up the chemistry. We're gonna get rid of him. And then as soon as we get back on the show, you like, fuck it, I don't want to work no more. I'm just like, well, damn.
Exactly.
You know, so
or I just want to choke somebody out.
Yeah. So at this point, man, and that's the thing, man, making people look bad, doing that and slapping Nurkic, and that was another thing, bro. Somebody said this, and it made a lot of sense. This dude does like to pick on certain players that he knows that he's gonna get a certain type of reaction out of, bro.
He jump on them Europeans
quickly, bro, and that's like with some bitch shit. I don't like that, bro, because there's some dogs in this world. There's some dogs in this league, and there's some dogs that play you hard because they don't like you. So I know, and all that extra competitive energy when people play you hard, yeah, don't trust me. Don't act like Nurkic was the only one, bro. I know there's cats that just do not like you, bro, that play you hella hard, play you hella tough, and you don't decide to want to do that against them dudes. But every time you stepping on a Sabonis, you slapping up a Nurkic. Even LeBron, bro. LeBron knows he's valuable to the team, bro. He's not going to do anything, so you're going to go out and kick LeBron in the nuts. You're going to do something.
He's the face of the league.
Come on. Exactly, bro. Like, just play your part, bro. Play your role. Now you have yourself in a situation. I'm going to let my cousin jump back in where you're not on the team anymore. Your team was already in a hole. And so that's what I'm saying. For Steph Curry and fucking Steve Kerr to still come up and act like they're not frustrated by this situation, bro, is killing me right now, bro. And that's where I'm like, all it would take was for somebody to come up and say something, and it would change the whole dynamic of how because he runs to the crowd, he runs to his players. You know, that's what he does. After he does something, he runs to his teammates, tries to get them all riled up. That's a mental thing right there. You're trying to get everybody on your side. You're trying to do all that to get them on your side right now. Then they're so either afraid of you or they're so tight-knit that they think that if they do anything different, they're going to let you down. They'd be like, good job. And now when he does that, now he gets the crowd. But no, bro, you got to shut that down. Let him run in the crowd. Let him make himself look stupid. Or eventually he's going to have nobody else to run to, and he's going to have to look himself in that mirror. So that's what I'm saying, man. It's accountability, man. It's just like with a fucking dad whooping your kid. I'm sorry. You get that one good ass whooping, it's gonna change the dynamics of everything. I promise.
For sure is. Then you all threats after that. You ain't got to do nothing after that,
bro. You just gotta raise your voice.
You remember? Do you remember the time? Like, hey, we was both sweating. Shit,
For
like
real.
don't.
For
nah,
real.
But I feel where you coming from and your point about Jordan Poole. I look at it like this: you would have got rid of Draymond, and Jordan Poole is available. How do you know you couldn't have got him some help? So now you got to go get a therapist for somebody. You was gonna get a therapist for Draymond. You could have went and got a therapist for Jordan Poole, and you know Jordan Poole has to grow up. Draymond is an adult. They all adults, but you know Draymond is a veteran. He's been done this. You should be way past all this. We're talking about Jordan Poole. This fool was in what, his second year, third year. Like, yeah, he's smelling himself, bro. He just got a bag and everything. He's like 22, 23. Bro, but he got to be the constant professional while Draymond can sock this fool all in his mouth and just lose his temper. Like, what do you expect, and how do you expect Jordan Poole to act when he's around that type of environment?
Right.
Maybe he felt like, bro, I'm not gonna be getting talked to like this no more. You're not gonna be saying nothing to me like this no more. None of that, bro. I'm tired of this. You just be walking around here barking on people and doing all kind of stuff. And he got socked in his mouth for saying that. But that's what I'm saying. We making it look, oh, Jordan Poole, Jordan this, Jordan that. And Jordan Poole was, even if you look at the video, he's looking down. You know that look like, bro, I'm tired of you talking to me, bro.
Yeah, get out of my.
Draymond Green walked up on Jordan Poole, and Jordan Poole pushed him off him. Like, bro, what are you doing? And then
I'm a man. I'm a grown ass man.
Like, he walked all up on Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole like pushed him off him. And then you gonna sock me? Like, man, what the fuck is going on? Like,
premeditated.
But look, outside of basketball, Draymond Green is a hell of a guy. Look at what he's doing at practice, though. Anytime he gets around a basketball, this nigga turns into a fucking Wakandan. And it's like, he's like, bro, he's like, I'm finna fight everybody, nigga. Wakanda forever, nigga. I'm socking you.
Man. Yeah, man. And that's what I'm saying. If you got to think about it, if he wasn't on the team, do you think that incident would have happened? No matter. Jordan Poole could have been the same cockiness, little, and I don't disagree. Dude I can tell by how he is. He's an arrogant little shithead. You can totally tell. You can totally tell he is, dude. But who cares? If Draymond Green wasn't on that team, no, it would not have. So you had to be the guy out of everything. And that's the thing with Draymond. You got to be the enforcer on everything. Well, I'm going to show him. I'm going to come in and choke homeboy like Draymond. Okay, bro. It's almost like, bro, you do things because you know the cameras is on, bro. You know the cameras is on, and you want to be that guy to show Draymond. Everybody knows it. Just the way you look. Just the way.
You said it's just the way. You just look
and
like
you just was one of them quiet type dudes that didn't even say nothing, bro. And you just sat there and just looked hella mean. Bro, cats would just know that you're not that dude to fuck with, bro. So you don't gotta sit up here and tarnish your character, tarnish your mom, nigga. Your dad probably didn't do that type of shit to your dad. Like, bro, like, where did you get this shit from? Like, being big was the worst thing for you, bro. Like I said, you've been the biggest dude in your elementary school, your middle school, your high school, and college. You was likely the baddest dude. And now the NBA, you getting about a bunch of dudes that don't give a shit either. Like, bro, I'm a grown-ass man with kids. I can't just be letting you do that to me. Like, come on, man. So, yeah, man. You know, I hope the brother gets himself together, man, because like I said, and that's what Shaq was probably trying to say, cuz, and I think that's what he's trying to say. Like, man, back in the day, man, cats did them like a cat would come up for a dunk, and a nigga would give you a hard elbow, like straight up, and it would just be known as like a hard ass foul. And it would be like, yeah, nigga, you ain't not about to just come up in here, running up in here dunking like that. I've seen that back in the day, bro.
Yeah.
And nowadays, I'm not gonna lie, cousin, we would take that and we'd be like, oh my God, you know, you like, because they would show it so many times in slow motion on ESPN and driving, and then, you know, all the extra clips of the after reaction. So then that puts in our head that it's way worse than it is. So I get that aspect of it, but the just amount. But with that, you have to adjust to the times. Okay, we know that's the world that we live in. 2 for 1, and for 3, bro. For 2, you cannot go into doing it multiple and multiple times right after another, bro. To where you literally play yourself, bro. And this is my last point on it. You played yourself out of a fucking world championship, my nigga. Now it's y'all they flipped a player for you. They flipped a player for you now. And now you're not here, bro. So at this point, bro, you gotta accept, and this is my conclusion on it. The Warrior players now can step up and say whatever they want, because now you have to accept whatever they give you now. Whatever they give you now. They've had your back and you can't say nothing about, because that's what they waiting. That's why they having your back so well, because the second they don't, you're gonna be like, they not loyal no more. And it, nigga, I'm not loyal to you. Like, are you serious?
Exactly.
So that's it, bro. I hope he gets help, cousin.
Hey, but to be honest with you, so last point, to piggyback off of the 80s hard foul. Key word is foul. Now, I'm to be honest with you, I don't think that if there was hard fouls and the elbow to the chest off of a dunk, I don't think that we would care. I don't think that that's the type of violence we care about. The thing is, the reason why we want to call it now is because it's in the rules and we're competitive. So, nigga, you can't do that no more. Right. So if we see it happen, it's like, ref, that's not supposed to happen no more. But if they didn't call it and it was regular, I don't think that would change. Like, we'd be like, oh my God, like, we really need to stop with the hard fouls, because I'm watching something. I don't care like how hard that nigga gets hit. You know what I'm saying? If he get hit and he's okay, whatever. He just put some lotion. I mean, not some lotion, but some rubbing on it, whatever. We're talking about you stomping on niggas' chests. We're talking about you getting an attitude. This is not a hard foul. You're just swinging your arms and socking niggas. You went over there and choked this nigga. That's not a hard foul. You want to know who hard fouls? Dillon Brooks. Dillon Brooks, he'll hard foul you. He might check you in your dick. You know what I'm saying?
Good point. That's a good.
And all of that. But he's not out there just socking people. He's not out there doing nothing. No, he's out there in your face, clapping hard, doing all that nuisance stuff. And if you go up for a layup, he might pull you down kind of hard. You know what I'm saying? And don't nobody sit up there and be like, Dillon Brooks, he need to be he got his suspension. He did. But Dillon Brooks also is still a better offensive and defensive player than Draymond. Dillon Brooks, first off, I watched Dillon Brooks in Oregon. He was going crazy. Nigga. Then when he got to Memphis, Dillon Brooks was the nigga before Ja Morant came down. Dillon Brooks, he just got injured. He was going crazy. Nigga, him and it was him
Bain,
and
Desmond
what's
Bain,
his name?
Desmond Bain. And then it was
before Desmond Bain, bro. It was before Desmond Bain. It was him and fuck man. Who the point guard?
Conley.
Conley. And then he got injured. When he got injured, he came back. Then they got John and everything, and him and Desmond Bain and John. Dillon Brooks was out there. I mean, of course he's not the best offensive player, but he plays offense just as good as Draymond. His cornerstone is defense. So that's what he's out there to do. He went out there and was going crazy for Canada this year, bro. Like
he was.
He's over there in the Rockets going crazy. He went back to Memphis and shut that shit down, bro. You feel me? So all I'm saying is that if Draymond Green is not even that player, when have you ever watched a Warriors game and said, damn, Draymond was getting off? Never, bro. I don't think I've ever said that in my life.
That's cold. Yeah, he has.
Bro, he's played good. But no, that's not my point. Well, my point is that Draymond Green has never been the person with the ball and everybody's focused on Draymond. Draymond is a hell of a passer to Steph.
Never, right.
You're a hell of a passer to Steph. You'll get you some rebounds and you can facilitate an offense and get out the way. Very good, bro.
And set some screens, right.
I have never said Dillon Brooks, he was the one with the ball. He was the one dribbling the ball at the end, crossing niggas over, Bob hit that three and was like, bye. You feel me? So I'm just saying when other villains do that, even look at Ja Morant. John Morant, and I do want to touch on that, but John Morant, niggas want to talk about John Morant and his antics. John Morant is the whole team. That's the thing about Draymond. Draymond, you're not even you're like, bro, we can do without you. Chris Paul is you right now. With you out of there, Chris Paul just runs down the court and throws it to Steph. That's the easiest thing in the world, Draymond. Like, you don't get that. You don't get that. You're like, I will give him his defense, bro, and
he sets good screens. He sets
good screens, cousin, but nobody talks about that when you talk about Hall of Fame shit. Nobody says that nigga was setting a great screen. Nobody cares, bro. When he got Kevin Durant came and was MVP. Steph, MVP. They never even considered giving Draymond the MVP, nigga. So I don't even want to hear that. Like, bro, you are not the factor, bro. They literally can still win the championship without you, bro. I'm not knocking you as a basketball player. Obviously, you're better than me. But I'm just saying, though, bro, like, for you to have those kind of antics and not be the top nigga on your team, you gotta stop it, bro. You're hurting Steph. You're hurting his legacy, bro. That man got you 4 championships. Stephen Curry got you them 4 championships. And you can't sit back and control yourself and just go along for the ride, brother? It's about you too much, bro. That's how you shine, because nobody cares about your basketball. That's how you shine. And you said that. You just pointed that out. You just waiting, because nobody's talking about you. Now everybody's talking about you, but it's the only thing we talk about Draymond Green about.
And you know what I think, and to end it on this and switch kind of and transition to the John Morant real quick. You did use a perfect analogy in a modern day player in Dillon Brooks, man. A player that can control himself to the point to where you're not gonna make it about you. You know, if Dillon Brooks is gonna do something, it's gonna be because he's overly trying to compete with somebody. He may bark at the referee, or he may have gotten an earlier foul that may have been too hard, so now you're ejected. It's not gonna be because you didn't get an obvious call that wasn't even towards. It wasn't even like everybody's seen. It wasn't even a foul, and you're really trying to run up on a referee. And that was another thing you brought up, bro. The way he be running up on these referees, bro,
like I'm finna sock the shit out of you. You better make that call next time, or you gonna have to see me. I'm Draymond.
Bruh be really running up on the referees like he about to fire on these dudes, man. Like, bro, the referees be like, bro, you be seeing the referee, they be like, bro, like, what are you doing right now? Like, what are you serious? Like, the nigga, like, really running up and putting him like, yeah, and it's like, bro, like, why does he like? It's crazy, man. It's just crazy, man.
The ref be like 5. The ref be like 5'7", 5'8". You 6'8", 6'9", running up on this nigga, bro. Like, what you gonna beat him up? You gonna assault him? That's gonna make you feel better about yourself? What you gonna blow the whistle for him and ragdoll him around? Like, let that man do his job, play the game, bro. And it be every single call. Like, Draymond don't do nothing wrong. What you mean?
That's what I'm saying. Him and Luka Doncic, bro. Oh my God, them two, bro. Never do nothing, bro. Luka, I'm not even gonna start with that. But anyway, Draymond, we hope you get help, bro. At the end of the day, I know this was a video where we're bashing you, but bro, we really want you to play. We like basketball. We want the Warriors to be good. We want the even the Warriors in both our conference. I'm a Kings fan. He's a Laker fan. So at the end of the day, we just want it to be competitive, bro. We want you in there. Stop, bro. They showed you they about you. All right. So moving on, cousin. John Morant's first game, he's back. Hits a game winner in his return game back. And I read his lips after he hit that one. He said, "I'm that nigga." Straight up, he said, "I'm that nigga." So I'm not gonna read into that. That's not what I'm trying. I'm just saying, like, hey, I like it. He's a confident young man. Do you think John Morant's gonna change, cousin? And how do you feel about him being back?
I mean, to be honest with you, he don't gotta change, man. He ain't tripping off of them 25 games. And like he said, when he ran out, it's just I like the competitiveness and I like the fire. So I guess you can't change who he is. But then you running out telling people that you got the receipts about what everybody said about you. About everybody said about you, running around with guns and acting like a gangster? Like, who you got receipts on? Like, what are you talking about? To the
You're
media?
saving your own receipts?
And like Stephen A. Smith said, I know you're not mad at us. Nigga, you was the one with the gun, bro. You was the one that got yourself. Didn't nobody do nothing to you, nigga. You did that. And do you know not one person from the NBA reached out and got at you? That should tell you something. No, none of these basketball players, nobody reached out and was like, damn, Ja, how you doing? And all this other shit. So that should let you know, bro. Like, it's people, the league know, the people within the league know. You know what I'm saying? And you sitting up here still, what you got receipts, and you just so aggressive. The game is over. Just walk off the court and go home. Get in your car. Go fuck your bitch when you get home. You want to run off the game? Yeah, fuck all that. Yeah, nigga, I got receipts. I'm just like, bro, what is wrong with you? This is your first game back, and that's your demeanor. It's just like, bro, of course you did.
Wow, I did not hear that.
All it is you were sorry you got caught, and you're gonna be more careful about how you do shit. That's it. Wow. Nigga, you didn't change. You don't gotta change. Who's changing with all that money? Nigga ain't changing. Nigga, I just gotta do what I gotta do for these 25 games and say what I gotta say. Niggas asking him questions, he's gonna say, well, you already know the answer to that. Like, bro, who owes you some job? What have you won, bro?
Yes, that's what you. In your life. Who owes you? Yep, you said
like,
it.
Bro, what is you talking about, bro? Right. You were supposed. We was hand feeding you the league to be the poster, bro. You was finna usurp LeBron for the face of the NBA, bro. And you decided to go to the club with guns. You decided again to jump online with a gun with your friend. You decided to run up on people. You decided to go to the thing and beat somebody up for your mom. You decided to pull the gun out on a fucking 17-year-old nigga at your house. The league did that. The commentators did that. Like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? What do you got receipts for? Who did something to you?
Like, this ain't even nothing like this ain't even nothing like the NBA's doing a documentary on this dude and following him around, and they decide to leak that out, bro. Your friends or you, it was either your friend or you had your phone now, and that shit got out, bro. So like, that's what I'm saying. All this taking it personal shit, bro. You know the world we live in, bro. You put some stupid ass shit like that on the internet, bro, and it's a wrap. If me and you was working that, bro, we used to both work for the school district, bro. We go and put some shit like that out. We don't have a job, period. You working with kids, bro. You do something like that, you don't have a job no more, bro. So at the end of the day, bro, that's what I'm talking about. It goes right back into our culture. Take fucking responsibility, bro. No cocky player is bringing a fucking gun into the locker room and going out and showing guns and shit like that. Like, why are we doing that? No tennis player is sneaking a gun inside the duffel bag inside the tennis match to be cool and shit. Like, bro, when you got all the paid security in the world to do what the fuck you want to do, my nigga. Like, we gotta start thinking better than that, bro. And like I said, don't come back and take it personal. Be an example, man. Be an example for these kids, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Ja Morant, man. Glad that he's back. Glad that he got his confidence. And we're not trying to kill that, bro. Be that guy. You were that guy. It was all Ja, bro. And so you go. You made a great point, cousin. You go and all this taking it personal shit and all this like who owes you something, bro? Nobody did nothing to you. So
exactly.
That is what it is.
And let me just say this. Great game. And I'm not even taking nothing away from his game. I'm just wondering who did something to you. The thing is, you got a gun, you telling people that you'll pull up, you beating people up, and then are you mad that people called you a gangster? I thought that's what you wanted to be.
Facts.
What are you doing then? Okay, so if you're not mad that they called you a gangster, which you were portraying to be, are you mad that they said that you're a wannabe gangster? So if you're mad that people are telling you that you're a wannabe gangster, obviously you're just trying to prove to them, and you got the receipts, I'm really a gangster.
Right.
It don't make no sense for you to still have animosity. Who do you have animosity towards? You literally played your first game. You had a great game, and the first thing everybody said was he can still be the face of the league. Ja Morant is back. Ja Morant is going to change the season. The Memphis Grizzlies are going to go to the playoffs. Handing you everything right back. So I'm just wondering whatever, and he act like he did something. He did one thing, everybody just jumped on it. Jai, you was doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, all these things, bro. It was to the point where Adam Silver had to step in and be like, bro, I gotta do something to you before you kill somebody, Jai, or before somebody kills you, bro.
With our logo
that serious. Nigga,
yeah.
just play basketball.
Right.
You're really trying to gangbang right now.
Right.
Like,
what I think really it was is he was
pointing
just
beams at the bus. Wasn't they in like Utah or something? You pointing beams at the bus? What are you doing, brother?
In Salt Lake City, all the hardcore gangsters of Salt Lake City is coming after you, bro.
So I'm not supposed to do nothing about that or say nothing about that because then John gonna keep the receipts. It's like, this is and that's crazy, the thing, bro.
That's what he's basically saying. He's basically saying, well, while it was happening, you guys, instead of building me up and condoning my nonsense, you guys were basically talking about it and telling me I need to grow up. Duh. Yes, that's what you need to do, bro. And that's what a smart person is going to tell you, who actually cares and who actually wants our shit and our generation and our shit to continue to be great. Yeah, bro, we're going to tell you, you need to clean that shit up, bro. That's not it. That's not it by any stretch of the imagination. So, once again, we're not trying to rip you. Shout out to Ja. We're glad you're back. But we're going to tell you what you may not want to hear. Simple as that. And so, man, this has been, like I said, man, this has been a great talk. We got on a couple subjects. I think we probably needed to hit on a little bit of De'Aaron Fox with Gilbert Arenas. Just completely disrespecting him on this podcast. I think we're going to bring that up in our next podcast, in our next episode, and talk about that along with some of the other NBA news that we want to talk about with how things are finishing up. The disrespect that LeBron is kind of getting a little bit with the in-season tournament. I was listening to talk radio today, and it was kind of on the Lakers about hanging up the banner and this and that. Like, man, I think that's kind of bullshit. And that's kind of where we'll feed into what you be talking about. Like, they look for any reason to just hate on the man instead of giving him his props with that. And I agree with you on that. That'd be that little stupid shit. It's like, you know, because I imagine if that was Jordan, it would have just been like something else to add to his greatness, to add to his accolades. But when LeBron does it or the Lakers does it, it was corny. You know, Colin Cowherd, I listen to his show in the morning when I'm doing my Uber. There's a lot of other things that I listen to, and they were all kind of beating on that drum a little bit. And I was like, dude, who cares? Like, they were actually talking about it in Sacramento. The Kings should do it. If the Kings should hoist it, if they happen to win it. And they were saying that it would be stupid for us to do it because we've never won anything. But you got a guy who's won things before. But and even so, bro, that was the first time. Be proud of it. Like you said, you probably said the thing that made the most sense to me because before I was like, I was kind of corny, but you said something that made sense. You said they hang division championships and Western Conference championships, bro. That is a good point. And so when you look at that's I wouldn't say it's as big.
I won
bigger than that, but it's just as big as something like that, bro. Hang that shit up. And I'll let you
won.
Cousin. I'll let you conclude it.
Nah, so even just to go, you won that. They said the 3-point shot was a gimmick. Now, if you can't shoot a 3, you can't play basketball. I mean, it's just because it just started. So the in-season tournament, nobody's vested in it. But watch when it's going to be. The only reason why nobody cared about that in-season tournament is honestly because LeBron James went against Tyrese Halliburton and the Pacers. Let this in-season tournament be some previews of championships. Let it start being where rivals was born. Let it have been like, what if LeBron and Joel Embiid would have went against each other, or AD and Joel Embiid had to go against each other, or the Boston Celtics or something like that, if they would have made it, nigga, or shit like that, or just like you had said, the Kings with Tyrese Halliburton, just that kind of like animosity type game. Then it's gonna bring it. It's gonna bring rivals. But I look at it like a win is a win, bro. Because like you said, if Jordan would have won, they would have had a Jordan in-season shoe coming out. They would have made a whole little documentary how he brought his team to it, and he wins. He's just a winner. But it's okay though. Why not?
Oh,
he won. That's okay. I don't have problems giving people props. It's just like people think that for you to say, hey, you did a good job, they have to earn it with their soul. Because it is like, bro, I'm not going to give this nigga no props. I have to, without a shadow of doubt, bro. Like, he won the in-season tournament, but I don't know. Like, nigga, good job, brother. Good job. Like, that's all you got to do. The Kings would have won that shit. Nigga, hang that shit and a parade all down K Street. Fuck what they talking about. That's your shit.
Yeah, right.
They didn't win it. You can't tell me how to celebrate if you didn't win it first. Right. I don't want to hear.
That's true, man. So that'll wrap up our show for today, man. I thank everybody for sticking around. I think we hit a lot of good points, man. I'm gonna actually chop this video up to where because we hit a lot of good segments that can go on shorts, like that last NCAA tournament. What we think about the NCAA tournament? That was a short clip, and a lot of different things. But I think we did a lot of good things today, man. So I appreciate everybody just for sticking with us today, being there with us today. And yeah, man, this wraps up another episode. Sorry we haven't been back for a while, guys, but we're gonna work on our consistency. We live lives and it's getting towards the holidays, but we're gonna keep trying to pump these videos out to everybody. And that'll lead us to our next video, which we'll likely talk about either some, we'll debate on if we want to go into some more of this delusionalness lately that we've been hearing on some of these women and some of these men. We got Charleston White getting out of jail, and I got a lot to say about this guy because when he first came out, he was all about the kids and being about a good image. But it seems like lately now that man has gotten his money, he's getting all these interviews, man. He's starting to let this money get into his head, and now he wants to be it seems like he wants to be just like the rappers and wear chains and be about everything but the image that he was trying to portray. So it's that, and it's also Soldier Boy and Blueface. I don't know if this thing is real. I don't know if they called each other and just decided to put on this stunt. But this is something that is definitely a little funny and entertainment. You got two of the most, hardcore guys that go after other people and talking crap, and now they're going after each other. So a lot of different things we can talk about, but definitely we got some content that works for you guys. So I appreciate you guys being here, and thank you, cousin. Thank you again, bro. We did it again, bro. 41 minutes.
You already know,
after a hard day's worth of work.
Hey, bro, it's all good, man. You already know we finna work. We good.
All right, man. Well, appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys for being here, and yay. See you.